Good afternoon, and welcome to Stress-Free Lettre Wednesday. I am your host, Miguel, aka Boo2, and I'm here to bring it to you live on Radio Caribbean International, your favorite day of the week, because we are here to bring you that spicy and juicy letter that may just tickle your fancy, or you may know that person. Unfortunately, my partner in crime is not here with me in studio today. Empress Liza is taking or has taken a well-needed break. She on vacation, but don't worry. Y'all gonna see and hear from her soon. Don't worry. In the meantime, Sly Eli might make his way in studio with us for Lettre today. So I'm riding solo, folks. I am riding solo. So first off, let's share the live, and let me shout out my people on the WhatsApp, and then we'll get into the Facebook. Big up the warehouse crew at the warehouse team at Automotive Arts. Hazel, Pato, Tyler, and crew. Big up RCI, you lads. Hey, Millet Bus Drivers Evergreen. Good afternoon to you, my brother, and the Do Shot crew. Always locked on. Millet Bus Drivers, good afternoon to you all. Hey, and my darling Imara, you are here. She says, as always, good day, y'all. Yeah, the bestest program is on. Lettre, big up Team RCI. Hey! And of course, my brother Greg Gripper, what go on. You have it for me, eh? You have it for me. He says, stress-free we say. Let is let, or let is let. Northwest crew, good afternoon to you. Always locked in. Triple lock. Winsbird, Marsh, Josh, Pozo, TK, and Yellow. Morella, good afternoon to you. Team RCI, hey. Laquamingo is in the house. Morella, thank you for locking in, my darling, as you always do. Let me check out the Facebook Live. Share more Sherry. Team RCI, hey! Good afternoon to you, my darling. And Gripper Greg is always locked on everywhere. You know, partner, you everywhere. You everywhere. We ready. Leandra Lewis, good afternoon to you. Team RCI, hey! Now, let me shout out. Let me fix that camera there. All right, let me shout out our bus drivers. We already shouted out Millet, so big up the Grosley bus drivers. Good afternoon to you. Moshi, Corinth Grand Riviere, Babo No, Union, Forester, T. Rocher, Castries, Entrepot, Independent City, Rock Hall, Pave, La Claire. Good afternoon to you, my brothers. Understand? You know, Liza would have shout y'all out personally, but I just know that they must have a shotman. Or not, they have a bolo and they must have somebody else. But good afternoon to y'all, an Indian and a Ras. So let me continue. Laquamingo drivers in the house, good afternoon to you. Soufre, Jack Mel, Schrozel, Ancillary. I said military. Bexor, Denry, Miku, Labry, VA4. Good afternoon to you all. Everywhere that I have not shouted out, all bus drivers, good afternoon to you. Miwak Noire. I hope I pronounced it correctly. She says, Team RCI, we say, hey, good afternoon to you. Thanks for locking on the Facebook Live. Catherine Kistner, good afternoon to you. Sharina St. Clair, good evening, my dear, from Toronto. Good afternoon to you, my love. Sabina, good afternoon. Team RCI, hey. And she says, good afternoon to us. How are you, Sabina? Hope all is well. Thank you for locking in, tuning in to RCI. Big up the international market staff. Good afternoon to you all. I hope you all doing well. Lucas King, Brooklyn is ready. Y'all ready for the letter? Boy. I see them letters in front of me. Boy. I don't know. They have one. I hope I get it. If I don't get it, I'll try and see if I do a bubble to make it show up in next week's letter. Because what? them spicy things I see in there. Alvin, big Alvin, good afternoon to you. Alvin Leah of Lucilec, good afternoon to you, my brother. And look, the original Facebook usher reach online. My brother, £1 Hippolyte. He says, Team RCI, we say, hey, good afternoon to you, my brother. Thank you for being here and for always making sure that our soldiers are there on the live. Me say, share the live, share the live, share the live. In the meantime, I watching what's going on there, making sure the ads there. And good afternoon from Sabina. She is sending greetings to the MNC shipping team. Good afternoon to you folks, all locked in. But see, I'll notice the energy still there from last week. I don't know how much of that I have again, but in the meantime, I'll keep it up. Again, right, you folks, I'm riding solo today until maybe Eli comes and joins in studio and Liza is on a much needed break. And of course, we know that Lettre is brought to you by our kind friends at Fruitsy Seamoss. You know what they say. We'll hear from them just a little later. But in the meantime, let me shout out the Facebook crew again as £1 is shouting them out. We have Stephanie Japierre, Alina Tobier. Well, Mara there already, but I'll shout her 3 times. Wait, nice, you shout her 3 times. Thrice. Doodle Darling Mara, Nigella Jabatiste, Shakira Constantine, Zara, Blackman Okulia, Della Decent Val, Amanda Charles, Maria Smith St. Rose, good afternoon to you. She says, Team RCI, we say, hey! Mazun Philip, Tara Esba, Kelvin Charles, yeah, Omani Joseph. Yeah, who are MIA them days, black man? Tell us. Philip Philo, good afternoon. Shabs Kiso Polius, good afternoon to you, my dear. And folks, we're quickly approaching that time. We have 14 minutes left before we get into that. Let's send your shout outs in at 724-0008, or you could join us on the Facebook Live, which is the official page of Radio Caribbean International. My brother, Siobhan Mondesi, good afternoon to you. Team RCI, we say, hey! Hey, and Germa, how are you, my darling? Germa Shabati Shalri. Team RCI, hey! Blue Waters crew always locked in. You just remind me that it's so hot out there. I need to take another water break. I doesn't drink water, you know. I don't drink water. Kendra J. Bellas, good afternoon to you. Roche Mark, Tara Esba is present. Good to see you, Tara. Always nice to have you on the live. Now let me continue shouting out our people, our utility providers, Lucilec, Wasco, Flow, Digicel. Good afternoon to you all. The financial institutions, we're talking about the banks, Bank of St. Lucia, First National, First Caribbean, CIBC, Republic Bank. What I missed? Do you have any other main banks I missed? No. All right, our credit unions, good afternoon to you. That's Workers Credit Union, Teachers Cooperative Credit Union, Shanu, Labrie, Monrepo, Miku, Chozel, Canries, Workers Credit Union, Tooth Credit Union. Good afternoon to you. Anissa Solomon, great day. Great day to you, my darling. She says, Team RCI, we say, hey! Zara, welcome to the live, boy. One thing, I tell you, £1 doing his job very well. He doing well. We go organize and make sure, see if RCI will get a little stipend. You check it, my brother? Don't quote me on that. Tommy, it was just a slip of the tongue, okay, in case you're listening. Secret Dolly, good afternoon. She says, good day. Is this a new station? My dear, RCI is one of the oldest, if not the oldest station on the island, my dear. Good afternoon to you. Kelvin Rich, Sophia Blanchard, hey! Team RCI, good afternoon to you. Kelvin Charles, Team RCI, hey! Big up Migs and Empress Isa, we there. Well, Isa there, Isa there, Isa gone without me. Here without you, baby. Don't worry, she's having a good time. Sending love to Empress Isa. And we cannot forget the original Lettre King, the man Rankin. Good afternoon to you, Iowa. I know you're locked in, my brother. I know you're locked in. You always want to hear the spiciness and you're making sure that your baby is in good hands. Yeah? All right. Let me see. Good afternoon to Gideon Fede. Good afternoon to you, my brother. He says, big up Team RCI. Hey! Love and appreciate all of you. We love you too, my brother. Speedy recovery to my brother Iowa. Blessed love always from Sandy Sandra. Big up Gideon Fede, a.k.a. Giddy Positive Perfect Love from Sandy. Sandy, good afternoon to you, my darling. Hey, boy, Mara. Gucci Slim. Yes, boy, names I have seen a while. What? But wait. Where is my girl? Where is Drama Queen? Drama Queen! Guys, give us a shout out. Send a voice note or something. Now, let's go back to the shout outs out there. All the bars all around the island, all the cabarets, all the ones under the market, those in Kaimaje. Big up yourselves. Big up and thanks for always locking in to Radio Caribbean International. Hey, boy, now family on the live. Big up all you CBS Jabatis. Good afternoon to you, Bia. Cuz how you doing? She says big up all. Big up Migs. Mark family. Migs family. Hey. No Isa today. Now I dare right for the Lettre. I go have to send mine in. Yes, I. Mara sends Iowa ranking healing vibrations and enough love to you. Patrick Silas, good afternoon to you as well. And folks, our shout outs continue. We're talking about all the government departments from the office of the Prime Minister right down. So we have finance. Let me just deal with that building first. So physical development, finance, social, equity and social justice. Planning and land registry. As always, next building, Invest St. Lucia, Inland Revenue. Good afternoon to you folks. Ministry of Commerce. Then we have tourism, health, agriculture, education. Good afternoon to you. Our folks over at the National Insurance Corporation, NIC. Good afternoon to you. The supermarkets. Wait, I forget the rest of the ministries. Oh yes, infrastructure, ports and transport. Good afternoon to you. I know there's another ministry. Oh, external affairs. The other one, sustainable development and the environment. Good afternoon to you folks. All right. So folks, we have just about 9 minutes left. Remind you could send your shout outs to 724-0008, or you could join our conversation on the Facebook Live. I'll just set the rules right now. Not those of you who listen all the time, you already know the rules, but let's just get it laid down like we always do. First of all, first time callers, big up yourselves, identify yourselves, let us know where you're calling from, and of course, more importantly, stay tuned and locked into Radio Caribbean International. All right, next rule is this show is rated E for everyone. Obviously, the themes may be a bit adulted, if you know what I mean. There may be adult themes, and we will speak issues of sexual relations and other matters of that. But they are of course spoken in a light that is respectful and clean, as we should all be. This is public radio, after all. So you can call in with your contribution, 724-0008 or 452-3046. And always remember that views will differ. We have to be respectful. And I, as the host, I'm always right. I think that's the most important rule there. All right. Good afternoon to you, Keith Delis. He says, happy birthday, Jonas Alexander, a.k.a. Girls Perfume. Hey, Girls Perfume. Boy, that's a name to have, boy. What? Good afternoon to you. Happy birthday, Jonas Alexander, a.k.a. Girls Perfume. Anissa, big up you as always, Kelvin Charles. Yeah, Lanika Batiste, good afternoon. Nikisha Winter, Anna Rose, Annie Money, a.k.a. Should I tell you your name, Janet? Oh, wait, I said it. Oops. Good afternoon to you. And those who are locked in out of St. Lucia, it's always great to hear your voices. Now imagine I talk in there. I still get used to that DJ thing about sliding up, let the music play all in between while I talking. You know, I'm a TV man. But after a while, I'll get used to it. All right, folks, remind you just about 6 minutes left before we get into the letter. And the way that we do it, the new format for Lettre is that we have 3 letters before us. And we have a randomizer, which is a wheel that has letters 1, 2, and 3 on it. And wherever that spinning wheel stops, is the letter that we are going to choose. Now, I'll tell I bias. They have 1 or 2 letters that I like, and I hope that one of them makes it there. But if not, no biggie. We have other days. All right. So good afternoon. Welcome to Wendy Fanis. Is it Philip or Felipe? Whichever way it's spelled, it still means the same thing. But good afternoon and welcome, Wendy, to Lettre. Rochelle Jones, you're rich. Good afternoon to you, my darling. Welcome to Lettre. Yeah, a certain few of you don't miss that show at all. Your Lucians just like a soaps, you're like a Roro. That's okay, me too. That's why I'm the host. All right. And sending love to the guys that are working out on the road, the potholing unit of the Ministry of Infrastructure. Let me tell you, them fellas smiling, boy. That was telling them that smiling. Junior, Chirao, Von, Jude, what y'all saying there? Good afternoon, Batman. Good afternoon, Bat, and the rest of the crew. Yeah, I'm Sheriff. Howard. Good afternoon to you, fellas. Let me tell you, that crew is something that they just get a pothole patcher. So that means no more of them just there doing manual work. You actually have a truck doing that thing. But I'm so happy because the kind of hot sun and hot fumes and all that asphalt these fellas have to take on a daily basis. Let me tell you, they're good. So I'm happy you have something that can lighten the load on them. So good afternoon. What 1 pound said they don't like it and they love the road. That is it, my brother. That is why you are a loyal listener, a very loyal listener to RCI's Lettre. Now trust me, we are taking long with the break. Once we play them short ads, we're going right back and getting straight into the letter, whichever letter the randomizer chooses for us. We start in 3:30 p.m. on the dot. So you can come out with your shout outs in the meantime. But in the meantime, I'll be chilling, breezing, waiting on that letter. Good afternoon to you, Maria Bonaparte. Welcome to Lettre. Now today's one means I go already miss Liza a little insight, you know. Even if I don't agree with her. Liza! Empress Isa! Marcy, good afternoon to you. And Marcy says, Miguel shouting out my doodoo darling, Iowa. Missing you, Iowa. And we are missing you a lot here too. Missing you, all your energy. Yes, I try and sound like you today. And last week, I have all the energy there. Don't worry. You transferred some of that to me last time we talked, yeah? Yeah. Deborah Judge, good afternoon to you. Hello. Good afternoon. Welcome to Lettre. We almost there, folks. Da 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 la 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 la. Our folks in the south, what y'all saying? V4, what y'all saying? There is so Miku Mopo. Good afternoon to you on all those locations. Our folks over at Marcy. Let me say hello to all the fishermen around the island, from Grosley right down to V4. Passing both east and west coast. Good afternoon to you guys. We appreciate you and the risks you take on a daily basis to bring us that fish and all other delectable seafoods. I like a lobster, boy. Patrick, see this, of course, big up Piero. Too, of course, I have to big up Piero. Doom. Vivian Armstrong, good afternoon to you. Team RCI, hey! Good afternoon to my brother Mahoney Oshé. As I say, if you fall, you come out, boy. Good afternoon to you, my brother Mahoney Oshé. He said, good afternoon, Miguel. Muela ka SPA Lettre. Doom. Alice Lafay, good afternoon to you, my darling. Thank you for locking in. So while I go big up the rock all people there, what y'all saying? Pool boy, come to me tire shop. Don Cauldron, big up all everybody at the Come to Me tire shop. Sophie, good afternoon to you. Alright folks. It's now 3:30.
When you're ready to...
And my girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos, eh?
Partner, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
Boy, that Simos makes me score runs, you know.
So what do the experts say about Fruitsissimos? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsissimos is full of natural goodness your body needs. Simos is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. Simos is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Prague.
And that's what they say about Fruitsissimos. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsissimos, you know what they say.
Don't get stuck when you're ready to go. Hit the road with confidence with the all-new enhanced Maximo maintenance-free battery from Automotive Art. This latest model of Maximo batteries was built and tested to thrive in tropical climates and rugged terrain with the longest warranty on island, so you can count on increased reliability, power, and overall performance. Don't settle. Choose the best. Choose Maximo maintenance-free battery, distributed exclusively by Automotive Art. Free window wash with every purchase of one Maximo battery. Terms and conditions apply.
Dream big, make it your own. Home Sweet gets you any style of home.
BOSL's Home Suite is the sweetest mortgage deal in St. Lucia. No payments for 3 months. A low interest rate of 4.75% for up to 30 years. Plus a further 0.25% discount with a solar PV loan. All with zero commitment fees. Grab your BOSL Home Suite mortgage today.
OSL. Woman on point, it's 1 point. When they touch down, get a access. Get your outfit unlocked from the front door. When you hit down, get a access. Aye, 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 aye. Get your accessories in a access. Get everything in a breeze. We got everything there for the kids. We say come down to access. Access. It's the shopping easy access. Best service on the market. Best savings for your pocket. Come down to access. Access. It's the shopping easy access. Got thing for the ladies, got thing for the ladies. Located in Baywalk Shopping Mall. Access.
The future of communication is here. Say hello to eSIM at Digicel. Use your Digicel number without a physical SIM card in your phone, and your data, minutes, and SMS all there. eSIM works with prepaid and postpaid. Activate more than one eSIM on the same device and use multiple phone numbers without a physical SIM card. Convert your existing number for only $10. Switch to Digicel and get a free eSIM, free 30-day plan, and 30 gigabytes data free. Digicel, first to give you eSIM technology in St. Lucia. Available at any Digicel store. Digicel, better connected.
Super 6 just got closer to you. Starting January 3rd, 2025, join us live on our new dedicated social media pages, that is Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, at 8 p.m. every Tuesday and Friday for your favorite jackpot game.
This summer, it's It's time for the big clean escape with Sapolio. With Sapolio, you don't just shop, clean, cruise. You win too. Just spend $15 or more on any Sapolio product from July 1st to August 31st, and you're in to win a Dream Caribbean Cruise escape for two and other amazing prizes. Sparkle up your home and maybe even sail away while you're at it. Shop Sapolio today and let the clean take you places. Available at Massey stores, supermarkets, and other major retail outlets island-wide. Don't wait. The big clean escape is calling.
Good afternoon to those of you just joining us, and we are back with Lettre for today, Wednesday, August 20th, 2025. So what I'm going to do right now is just pay a few bills before we get into the letter. So you remember you could shop at Promotech for the latest electronics, gadgets, and accessories at unbeatable prices. You could follow the #1 tech store on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Promotech St. Lucia for promotions, deals, and steals. You can visit Promotech today at the Orange Grove Plaza in Waterwash or call 572-8888. And of course, Ferrens Dairy food products, but Cream and Bean. For your convenience, visit Cream and Bean on Monjero Street, Castries, and in the SNS Plaza, Waterwash for all your Ferrens soft serve delights, eggnog, ice cream, milkshakes, waffles, pancakes, and more. Visit Cream and Bean today. And of course, our sponsors, Fruitsy-Simos. That Fruitsy-Simos drink is full of natural goodness that your body craves and needs, with 7 flavors to choose from. You could purchase your very own bottle of Fruitsy-Simos at any of the leading supermarkets and retailers island-wide. So y'all ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for that letter? Yeah. All right. So I didn't see people saying letter. Kelvin say letter 1 banana Nisa say letter 2. So let's just see what the randomizer gives us today. Yeah. All right, I'm about to spin that wheel. Where she stops, nobody knows but me. £1, Anissa. Congratulations. Letter 2. Letter 2. All right, folks. Let me put on my Liza voice. Letter 2. It reads, Dear Migs and Liza, every week I tune into Lettre and laugh at people's problems. But now look at me. I in the hot seat. I need your advice because my head's spinning and my heart heavy. I with my partner almost 3 years now. From the start, I really believe we were solid. We talk about children, house, even putting a little land in both our names one day. I thought I was set, but lately, everything turning upside down. It starts with the small things. Every time he say he going to lime with the boys, his phone conveniently on silent or battery suddenly dead. But when I check his WhatsApp later, I seen fresh status updates, drinks, music, selfies in places he swear he wasn't. So I really starting to feel something not adding up. Made really stupid. So you mean you lying anyway. The real blow came last week. My cousin just get a waitress job at a popular restaurant in the north. She messaged me and say, girl, come see your man. There he was, dressed up sharp, sitting candlelight dinner with another woman. Wait, why I missed that? Blah, blah. Wine, glass, romantic setting, the whole works. And guess what? That same night he told me he was broke. Couldn't even give me bus fare to go to work. Imagine the shame. But it don't end there. I've been noticing payments going out through SurePay, and when I ask, he brushed me off with just helping a friend. When I dig deeper, it's the same woman from the restaurant. So all now he's building her comfort while I am struggling with bills. Migs and Liza, the part that cutting me worse is how his family covering for him. His mother always calling me like she care. You cook? You home? But now I realize she just making sure I don't catch him. And when I bring up my suspicions, she quick to defend him. That boy working hard, don't stress him. Hard working? More like hard lying. The neighbors are already talking too. One even pull me up by the shop and say, sweetheart, don't put your 2 feet in one shoe. That man playing Jules Creole with you. Whatever that means. One story in French, another in English. I laugh it up. But inside I was dying because I know it's true. Last carnival he tell me he too tired to go fet. You think he tired? My girl sent me pictures of him on the strip, chipping down with the same woman he called friend. And the best part, he wearing the sneakers I save and buy for him as a birthday gift. Migs and Liza, I don't know what to do again. I love him, but love not supposed to feel like constant shame. Every day is another story, another excuse, another bill I paying while he out there spending on her. So tell me, should I pack up and walk out before I waste more years? Of course. Or should I play the game and flip the script on him same way he playing me? Wow, that was a hot one, eh? That was a hot one. Good afternoon to those of you just joining in. So let me take in some of our comments. Remind you folks that you have to keep it clean, and you could send call at 724-0008, our WhatsApp line, or dial our direct line at 452-3046. And some of the comments are, well, Anissa is celebrating that her letter got called. Mark says, well, Kelvin says, it's hot. Mark says, you see friends? Boy, I know about them. Blackman says, once your partner posts random selfies, old pics on their WhatsApp status, just know it's not for you, but for the new possibles. And he puts possibles in quotes. Blackman, you have to expand on that. Is that something that you do? £1 says, you the side chick. Blackman says, maybe the woman from the restaurant was serving him dashing and you were feeding him chow mein. And he says, so that gives him a reason to cheat. £1 says, love him still. Just now we go here on another letter from you love him still. Just now we go here on another letter from you very soon. Mark says, I heard that a woman not supposed to buy shoes for man because they will walk out on you. Masava. Whoa, how people man sweet so Mara. No sir. Folks, but judging from that letter, and we'll read it again after the next break. But judging from this letter, it appears that either the woman is being played or the woman is being played. Because it doesn't appear that this is a new woman in his life. Apparently, why they say that he even bought, where is it? Putting land in both their names, and he paying the woman bills and that kind of thing, and you have to struggle to even get bus money. Don't do yourself that. But then maybe he was actually at a dinner, at a what do you call it, a work dinner? A work dinner? Oh no, that was another letter. That was a work dinner. Let me tell you, this is crazy. I'm reading this and I'm wondering that, listen, but the signs are very obvious. So you're going to go and write to Lettre. Anyway, write to us and we want to hear it. But darling, you're going to want to hear the advice that some of the people have for you, because I think they all leaning towards these boots are made for walking. All right, so folks, to remind you, it's 724-0008 and 452-3046. Don't you just miss Liza's little insight there for the time? Remind you folks, you could call in 452-3046 and 724-0008. Now imagine the person that tell me to encourage the callers to call. Share call in, eh? Share call in. So why call? Call, Nigel, call. We're waiting on your call. £1 Alice says, walk out, my girl. Your peace of mind comes first. Agreed. £1 says, it looks like she that have the money. Or she had, are you trying to say no money or the money? The D is not by the end. So she had have the money. Mama Ileba, good afternoon to you. Thank you for tuning in. You late though. Yeah, Mara, I agree with you. How people man sweet so. Mara says, wow sis, find you someone too. Kelvin says, the girl sounds like a good woman, but mates help spoiling it for her gasser. When you're not ready for a relationship, leave the people cheering alone. Yeah, but Kelvin, I agree with you. But you never know when you're ready for a relationship, eh? Especially if you're young. Good afternoon, Nurse B. Nurse Brenda Edward, good afternoon to you, my darling. Sunny D, good afternoon to you. But that's a hell of a thing, eh? So you have according to your woman, you not supporting her in any way. You didn't have money to give her bus to get paid to bus, right? But you out openly flaunting an expensive. Maybe the other woman pay for it, yes, sir. Cause I cannot see. Cause you're a woman at home, you can't even give her bus money, brother, bus money, and you're out having fancy dinner with a woman. Now, ordinarily, I wouldn't be on the cousin side, because I think you let the people handle their business. But if you see the woman, man, you tell the girl, come and see her money out at dinner with her next woman, boy. Awa. Mara says, flex yourself too. You got all your juices. Mama Eliva says the moment she sees the signs, she should move out. I quite agree with that. Blackman says I'm not a psychic, but there's missing parts to this letter. Blackman, give us a call. Tell us what you think missing. Or send a message. In fact, call. Don't send no message. Tell us what you think missing. Let's discuss it. Mind you folks, the numbers to call are 724-0008 and 452-3046. All right. And Keish says, this is a difficult situation. He's stringing her along and she needs to begin mentally detaching in order to move on. And I quite agree. This letter apparently seems very straightforward to me. I don't see anything that can really the man can do or say to state a case that would not point to him being guilty of all that of infidelity, or at least entertaining another woman. And the part that really gets to me is the payments going through Shopee. And when she asks about it, he says he's just helping a friend. But in digging deeper, it's the same woman at the restaurant. So what kind of friend is she? Is she a friend who benefits? Not with a friend who benefits? Or maybe he benefits too. But, boy, I don't know if I would have if I'll be able to stomach it if someone called me, my cousin called me and say, "Oi, come and check on your woman that she had a restaurant there with her next man." How would I react? And I think, well, according to her, not according to her, but based on the way she wrote that letter, it doesn't appear that she did anything. That she did anything to inflame the situation more, like, or it didn't. Thankfully, it didn't go down to violence or anything, any physical altercation, or even the fact that she would have quarreled with him in a public space like that is even embarrassing. But like Blackman said, that letter is missing a few things, because what was the outcome? I mean, yes, you love him, but yes, y'all had an issue, a situation there, and you caught him red-handed or read something, and nothing came out of that. You're still living together. You still love him. There was no blowout or anything. So writer, that letter is indeed missing some stuff. Kelvin says, "Good afternoon to you, Divine Deterville." Kelvin says, "Mate spending on the other woman, he that buying all his stuff and keeping it by the side piece. Gen Z not on that iPhone." Let me read that again. Kevin says, "Mate spending on the other woman, he that that's A. Mate spending on the other woman, he that buying all his stuff and keeping it by the side piece. Gen Z not on that iPhone Secret Dolly says, "You not polish a man work, no play, you must make time for him." You not polish a man. Divine Detail, don't worry, you missed the whole letter, but we're going on a break in a little bit and we will read that letter. Trust me. We have just about 9 minutes to go before the break. Janet, you rich boy, you miss out on the story. Don't worry. You and Divine reach at the same time. Y'all get in the next one. Brad Charles, good afternoon to you, my friends. Good afternoon. And folks, just let me read a little thing here. At Fix Limited, it's that time again. Back to school loans. And parents, let Fix get the stress out of back to school. Get ahead this school year with support from Fix Limited with affordable repayment loans. All you need is a job letter, 2 recent salary slips, 1 picture ID, and a copy of the book list. To find out more, you can call 458-8700 or 458-8740. Folks, I'll read that letter one more time before we go into the break, and then when we come back, we will get into more of the discussion. It reads, "Dear Migs and Liza, every week I tune into Lettre and laugh at people's problems, but now look at me. I'm in the hot seat. I need your advice because my head's spinning and my heart heavy. I'm with my partner almost 3 years now, and from the start, I really believe we were solid. We talk about children, house, even putting a little land in both our names one day. I thought I was set, but lately, everything turning upside down. It starts with the small things. Every time he say he going to line with the boys, his phone conveniently on silent or battery suddenly dead. But when I check his WhatsApp later, I seen fresh status updates, drinks, music, selfies in places he swear he wasn't. So I already start to feel something not adding up. Of course it not adding up. If the man say his phone die or he this and that, and he having selfies all the time while his phone's supposed to be dead, then we have a problem. The real blow came last week. My cousin just got a waitress job at a popular restaurant in the north. She messaged me and said, "Girl, come see your man." There he was, dressed up sharp, sitting candlelight dinner with another woman. Wine glass, romantic setting, the whole works. And guess what? That same night he told me he was broke, couldn't even give me bus fare to go to work. Imagine the shame. But it don't end there. I've been noticing payments going out through Shopee, and when I ask, he brushed me off with just helping a friend. When I dig a little deeper, it's the same woman from the restaurant. So all now he's building her comfort while I has struggling with the bills. Migs and Liza, the part that cutting me worse is how his family covering for him. His mother always calling me like she care. You cook? You home? But now I realize she just making sure I don't catch him. And when I bring up my suspicions, she quick to defend him. That boy working hard, don't stress him. Hard working? More like hard lying. The neighbors already talking too. One even pull me up by the shop and say, sweetheart, don't put your 2 feet in one shoe. That man playing je ne sais with you. One story in French, the other in English. I laugh it off, but inside I was dying because I know it's true. Last carnival, he tell me he too tired to go fet. You think he tired? My girl sent me pictures of him on the strip chipping down with the same woman he called friend. And the best part, he wearing the sneakers I save and buy for him as a birthday gift. Migs and Liza, I don't know what to do again. I love him, but love not supposed to feel like constant shame. Every day is another story, another excuse, another bill I paying while he out there spending on her. So tell me, should I pack up and walk out before I waste more years? Or should I play the game and flip the script on him, same way he playing me? Signed, tired of being second best. Good afternoon to you who just messaged me. I don't know if you want me to say your name, but he says, the cousin should be fired. The guy is entitled to his privacy at the restaurant. Can she say the name of the restaurant? I won't be going there with my wife. My brother boy, you know, that's another dynamic that we didn't expect. That we would not expect to hear from the callers in terms of the privacy and the fact that she, in the middle of work, let out to her cousin that her man is there with another woman. That could have easily been a blow up at the restaurant and could have easily affected the reputation of the restaurant. And you're right. You know, I it didn't even cross my mind till then. Contributor, but you are very, 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 very right. I like the part about, can she say the name of the restaurant? I wouldn't be going there with my wife. Let's hope your wife is the only person you're going out with too. All right. Okay, someone says, Lilia says, good afternoon. I'm not happy you're doing the program alone. I agree. Next time Liza is out, get a partner. I agree. I'm lonely. She says, I will not advise her to cheat on the guy because of what he is doing to her. We have to ask what caused him to cheat. It could be greed. It could be greed on his part. Maybe the other woman is well off, but she must be careful with that. And she has to know her self-worth and whether she wants to hang on to the man she says she loves. What's in it for her now that she has proof of his cheating? You are absolutely right, my friend. Very, very, very right. And I think from there we shall take a break and get back into our Lettre for today. As reminding you folks that Lettre is brought to you by Fruitsissimos, and you know what they say.
And my girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos, eh?
Partner, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
Boy, that Simos makes me score runs, you know.
So what do the experts say about Fruitsissimos? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsissimos is full of natural goodness your body needs. Simos is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. sea moss is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Praland.
And that's what they say about fruitsy sea moss. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsy sea moss, you know what they say.
Bet smarter and legal. Win bigger. Sports fans, it's time to level up your game. BetKing Sports brings you the best odds, the hottest bets, the real winnings. Right here in St. Lucia. Whether it's football, basketball, or cricket, bet smarter and win bigger. Don't miss out. Bet now. BetKingSports.com. Download the app and register today. Play responsibly. Must be 18 and over. Proud sponsor of Cricket West Indies, where a percentage of every dollar played with cage goes to Windies for cricket and cricket development.
Shopping at Massey Stores, Rodney Bay, Sunny Acres, or Gourmet, and you're pressed for time? Why not skip the wait and try our Fast Lane? It's a quick, convenient self-checkout for 1 to 10 items when paying with your debit or credit card. So next time you're in a rush, breeze through with the Fast Lane. Only at Massey Stores, Rodney Bay, Sunny Acres, and Gourmet.
The future of communication is here. Say hello to eSIM at Digicel. Use your Digicel number without a physical SIM card in your phone, and your data, minutes, and SMS all there. eSIM works with prepaid and postpaid. Activate more than one eSIM on the same device and use multiple phone numbers without a physical SIM card. Convert your existing number for only $10. Switch to Digicel and get a free eSIM, free 30-day plan, and 30 gigabytes data free. Digicel, first to give you eSIM technology in St. Lucia. Available at any Digicel store. Digicel, better connected.
This and every Sunday, let me take you back. I'm Miguel FEVRIER, and I'll be your guide through the sounds that never get old. It's Golden Grooves, 2 hours of soulful classics, slow jams, and stories behind the music you love. Sundays, 3 to 5 p.m., only on RCI. Let's make your Sunday afternoon feel real good.
Imagine, sometimes it's feeling like there's only 2 days in the week. Yesterday was Monday, and look at that Friday afternoon. So hear that. Do you have a talent or skill that you can turn into a business idea? Well, don't sleep on you, my youth. Get your business started today. The Youth Economy Agency will guide you. Provide funding. Yes, sister, provide funding. Plus training to run your business profitably. Yo, go online now to start living the St. Lucian dream. Just one click and boom, you're in business.
Woman on point, it's on point. When they touch down, get a access. Get your outfit unlocked from the front door. When you hit down, get a access. Aye, 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 aye. Get your accessories in a access. Get everything in a breeze. We got everything there for the kids. They come down to access. Access. Easy shopping, easy access. Best service on the market. Best savings for your pocket. Come down to access. Access. Easy shopping, easy access. Got thing for the ladies. Got thing for the ladies. Located in Baywalk Shopping Mall. Access.
Lucilec a informé pratiquement et public là qui bureau service pratique en maison Carilec sans souci. Kay resté fermé pour ranger place là subitement. Bureau Lucilec Rodney Bay et vieux fort kay ouvert pour bailler les pratiques service pendant place kiosque en mall Blue Coral en Castries kay resté ouvert pour tout service à pas de paiement. Les pratiques qui voulaient faire paiement durant temps bureau Lucilec ensemble souci fermé. Ça fait par service My Account à sous internet là paiement par pa choper à sous internet là, eh bien en n'importe côté où ça paye par choper direct. Aussi, paiement et puis c'est institution qui a participé. Changer, paiement qui fait par choper avec my account direct, jour la semaine, 8h matin pour 4h après-midi, kay registre li demain, jour business. Moun qui vle connaître balance yo, eh ben combien yo dwe, ça crier numéro téléphone 457-4433. Les pratiques qui vle l'autre service Lucilec, ça visiter l'adresse www.lucilec.com. Management Lucilec, regretter des convenances là, qui situation en cause et qu'à oui merci pratique li pour patience avec la comprendre yo.
And we are back with Lettre for today. Wednesday, August 20th, 2025. Mr. August almost done. School is almost reopened. Yeah, man. Remind you folks that Lettre is brought to you by Fruitsy CMOS. And, of course, you know what they say about Fruitsy CMOS. That drink is full of natural goodness that your body craves and needs, with 7 flavors to choose from. You could purchase your very own bottle of Fruitsy CMOS at any of the leading supermarkets and retailers island-wide. And folks, again, shouting out our people at Promotech. You can shop Promotech for the latest electronics, gadgets, and accessories at unbeatable prices. Follow the #1 tech store on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Promotech St. Lucia for promotions, deals, and steals. Visit Promotech today at the Orange Grove Plaza in Waterwash or call 572-8888 to upgrade your tech. And we'll read a few ads in a bit. Look, someone's asking that I read a letter again, but before we even go into the letter, there's so many comments that we need to get out of the way. And saying good afternoon to you, V. She says, quit wasting your time investigating someone who clearly isn't invested in you. Writer, be selfish enough to know that you matter and that time is valuable. Have an amicable dialogue with him, and if things don't change, be a big girl and mourn the death of this relationship. Dust yourself and always remain vigilant during relationships. Gems don't get polished without friction. You will overcome this. You are a diamond. Good riddance. One thing, V, I like the way you write, you know. I like the way you write. All right, it's too late when we try to pretend we don't see eye to eye. Okay, I don't think that's part of the letter. And let me take a look at the Facebook comments, reminding you folks the numbers to call are 452-3046 and 4523. Hey, what is? Yeah. And sorry, 3046 and 724-0008. Hey, where am I mind this afternoon? Now, let me see that. The comments on Facebook. I need a back to home loan from Divine the Turville Mark. Divine asks how much you want. £1 say that hard, in capital letters. Asha says they should fire that cousin. She too suse. Asha, you said the same thing my partner said a while ago. She too suse. Nosby says she should get dressed and join them. Oh, I read that wrong. Yes. Yeah, she should get dressed and join them. I meant for dinner. Anna Rose says, sis, exit this one-sided relationship, please. Narciss says, stone in vehicle moment. £1 says she love her man. Divine says, my girl, you are the side chick. Maria Bonaparte says, woman asked him to kick rocks. You know, a woman tell me just this afternoon I kick rocks. Anissa says, Johnny Walker style says, keep walking, love. £1 says, flip it, my girl. Mrs. You're encouraging her to flip it, eh? Flip it, my girl. Divine says, my girl, your bundle has expired. I am sorry, you have no credit left. Mark says, how much Nigella wants? Okay. Blackman says, the writer needs to let us know what parts she kept out. 1. What were the issues before the sudden change in his attitude? And 2, What brought about the lack of trust before your boyfriend stepped out? Something is missing. Margot says, run, my girl, mate, woof it. Jenna White always getting some kind of bad advice. Jenna says, cheat back, sis, cheat back. Anna Rose says, you love him, but he doesn't love you. A lot of us women won't know our worth because we continue to look for it in the same men that keep hurting and disrespecting us. Hey, men too, Trust me, there are a lot more men who have that. There are a lot more men than you think who possess that self-confidence and self-esteem issue, and they will latch on to the woman, even though things have gone downhill already fast, a long time ago. They have latched on or held on to that woman as the last bit of dignity. She says, us women won't know our worth because we continue to look for it in the same men that keep hurting and disrespecting us. Blackman says, I'm not saying what her boyfriend did is right, but something is missing. She's not telling us the whole truth. Anna Rose responds to one point. She says she should love herself more and do what's best for her. Because like she said in the letter, she's hurting. One pastor tell her send the rest. He says, yes, she's hurting, but still love him. She self don't love herself. Anissa says she will find her courage eventually. Anna Rose says, I hope she does. Margot says, them ads, One pound says, when the man finished dragging her. Anissa says she's already asking for advice, and remember, a woman leaves mentally before she physically walks out. That is true. It's sad though. Most people ask for advice and still do the same thing over and over. Anissa says it's true, but slow water, still water, slow water runs deep. Welcome, Nigella. Divine says, that no threesome. Yeah. Okay, so Nadia, you always there late and you want me to read the letter again. You're lucky that two more people asked us to read it, so we'll read. Well, I will read it. There's no us. Eliza has abandoned me. So, folks, here we go again with the letter for a third time for the benefit of our regulars who always insist on being late for class. We'll have to give them detention. Okay, so here goes. Dear Migs and Liza, every week I tune into Lettre and laugh at people's problems. But now look at me. I'm in the hot seat. I need your advice because my head's spinning and my heart heavy. I'm with my partner almost 3 years now. From the start, I really believe we were solid. We talk about children, house, even putting a little land in both our names one day. I thought I was set. But lately, everything turning upside down. It starts with the small things. Every time he say he going to Lime with the boys, quote unquote, his phone conveniently on silent or battery suddenly dead. But when I check his WhatsApp later, I seeing fresh status updates, drinks, music, selfies in places he swear he wasn't. So I really starting to feel something not adding up. The real blow came last week. My cousin just got a waitress job at a popular restaurant in the north. She messaged me and said, girl, come see your man. There he was, dressed up sharp, sitting candlelight dinner with another woman. Wine glass, romantic setting, the whole works. And guess what? That same night, he told me he was broke. Couldn't even give me bus fare to go to work. Imagine the shame. But it don't end there. I've been noticing payments going out. Now, I see thing. I've been noticing payments going out through Shopee. And when I ask, he brushed me off with just helping a friend. When I dig deeper, it's the same woman from the restaurant. So all now he building her comfort while I there struggling with bills. Migs and Liza, the part that cutting me worst is how his family covering for him. His mother always calling me like she care. You cook? You home? But now I realize she's just making sure I don't catch him. VCS la. And when I bring up my suspicions, she quick to defend him. The boy working hard don't stress him. Hard working? More like hard lying. The neighbors already talking too. One even pull me up by the shop and say, sweetheart, don't put your 2 feet in one shoe. That man playing je ne sais quoi with you. One story in French, another in English. I laugh it off, but inside, I was dying because I know it's true. Last carnival, he tell me he too tired to go to fete. You think he tired? My girl sent me pictures of him on the strip, chipping down with the same woman he called a friend. And the best part, he wearing the sneakers I save and buy for him as a birthday gift. Migs and Liza, I don't know what to do again. Really, I don't know what to do. I love him, but not supposed to feel like constant shame. Every day is another story, another excuse, another bill I paying while he out there spending on her. So tell me, should I pack up and walk out before I waste more years? Or should I play the game and flip the script on him same way he playing me? Sign, tired of being second best. Yeah, folks, reminding you it's 4523046 and 7240008 is the WhatsApp line for you to call. And where are our comments? Anna Rose says, me? In this day and age, have man clowning me? Never. Mel's Etienne, good afternoon to you. Decent Val, you just reached. Good afternoon to you, Della. Good afternoon to you. And folks, reminding you of those numbers again, 7240008 or 4523046. And folks, the comment, the underlying thing, I have a few suspicions, but I think I'll leave that for when we're closing the show. But the fact, what y'all think? Y'all agree? Or do y'all agree with her thinking that the mother, maybe the situation in the situation in that she knows everything that's going on and she's just asking those questions to check up on her to make sure that the boyfriend's safe and the wife is nowhere, sorry, not the wife, the girlfriend is nowhere in the vicinity of what they're doing? Yes. Yeah, I think they live, no name is asking if they live together. I believe that the conversation was to the extent of them living together. But if they don't, no man, I think they're together. They're living together. Let me see that. Blah, 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 blah. The neighbors are already talking too. Yeah, so if she said neighbors, I would assume that they live together. I would assume so if the neighbors are already talking too. But, folks, gentlemen, I want to know what y'all would do in that situation. In fact, a man, that's like more likely in the way it is expressed by the writer. That's more likely a situation that a man would probably land himself in, taking another woman out to dinner when he should be, as the main breadwinner, I guess, supposed to be paying the bills. That's the hint, contributor. When she says that she's paying the bills and everything, I believe that is the clue as to their living arrangements. Anissa says she doesn't think the mom is involved. But in many cases, the parents know, right? They know, but they will not get involved because they probably like her as well. They like the young lady, but then she doesn't want to mess up the relationship because she likes her, but and she also doesn't want to, her loyalty would be to her son in a case like that, generally. So I'm not sure if it is totally innocent on her part or she have a bit of a CTOS role playing in that one. Tell me what you think. And on the debate about the cousin, I've seen one or two people, one person already say that the cousin, that was unbecoming of the cousin. But I want to hear what the rest of you think. Do you believe that the cousin should have done that? I'm in two minds about it. But I don't know if I would do it as a man. But, the fact that the cousin did it, she's checking out for her cousin's best interest. And No Name says, if they live together and the lease is in her name, she should send him home to his mother. She's already paying the bills and he helping. No need for him. Yeah, so he's just taking up space in her bed, in her house. I agree with you, my brother. And the next thing on that note about the mother and everything, not being the mom involved. But as a parent, and may say, those of you on the live and those who messaging and those who call, as a parent, I want your honest answer on this. Would you, let's just say you were the mother or the father in that case, and you knew of the situation. Let's just say the mother is innocent in all this. But if she had actually done it, or if she is trying to protect or keep tabs to make sure that the son's schedules, his extracurricular schedules or extramarital or relationships schedule don't conflict with his wife's schedule. You understand what I'm saying? That said, would you as a parent, a mother, father especially, if you just saw your adult son heading or has already gone to that direction, how would you react? And be honest, would you sit you as him? Would you tell him it's not right? Or would you condemn him and tell him it's not right? Or would you tell him it's not right and then still sit you as him at the same time? And there are parents like that, eh? There are parents like that. Anna Rose says, this is really disrespectful, Shake my head. You're struggling with a man, but this man, instead of making things better for y'all, he's out there spending on another woman. Sis, you're in the relationship by yourself, and that's probably not even a relationship anymore. That's a singular ship. You understand? Good afternoon to Joan T. Joan Edward all the way in the USA. Hello, Mix. Good afternoon to you. Vern says, Vern, you're late. You forgot today is Wednesday. I'm not reading the letter again. I read 3 times already. It'll take you and a petition of about 10 people to make me read that letter again. You're always late. I had to punish you today. So as I was saying, how many of us parents would actually, in this situation, I'm not talking about in general, but in a situation similar to this or with the facts as they have been presented to us, how many of you as parents would actually sit you as your son or your daughter, especially your son, in that manner? I'd love to hear from you, folks. In the meantime, before we go into our ads, we have an ad break just in about a little over 5 minutes. We have a few ads to take in there. Authentically St. Lucian, unforgettably delicious. Join us every Saturday evening at the Harbor Club for our Authentically St. Lucian barbecue experience. Bold island flavors, vibrant rhythms, and a true taste of local culture. For just US $55 per person, enjoy a full barbecue experience, including selected beverages. And if you're coming with friends, groups of 10 or more, get 20% off. Reserve your table today at theharborclub.com or call 758-731-2900. The Harbor Club is Rodney Bay's ultimate Saturday night destination. And we have Keish says, a mother's loyalty lies with her son, providing comfort despite the nonsense, while a cousin's loyalty is to her cousin. And you have a good point there. The loyalty will be to her cousin. That's a good way of putting it. So we get both sides, both ends of the spectrum. The mother who presumably is protecting her son, and the girlfriend, his cousin, who is looking out for her cousin's best interest. My partner, who's here going to the restaurant with his wife, he says, my mother's allegiance is to me. She ain't no situation. Yeah, well, I think that's the primary case with everybody. Sarah Fede says, I know a lot of parents like that. Anissa says, I would have that conversation with my son and he needs to tell his side piece. Pass my mother straight. Pass my mother straight. I'll tell you, I had an aunt. I have an aunt, but an aunt who I once read me the Riot Act. In my younger days, was I don't think I was in a relationship, but when you're young, you have friends come and check you home at the house and thing. I think my aunt read me the Riot Act one time because she just said it wasn't a good look seeing so many different people. And it's not like it was a regular, but then more than one different person or even another different person can rub some people the wrong way, and I quite agree. I quite agree with to the point of speaking to your child. But again, values differ. Values differ between families, and even the family dynamics, values differ in between there. So I believe that the mother, maybe, and there are a lot of times the parents talking to them, but then they will still see through as for them at the same time. So I don't know. I really don't know. Vun says you'll have to start to put the letter on Facebook. Maybe we'll have to put the letter on so people can read it. Good afternoon, Auntie Solange Foswa James. She says, good afternoon, Miguel. Have a nice day. I am having a wonderful one. Anna Rose says, some mothers-in-law, once you see they're not benefiting financially or otherwise from the daughter-in-law, they will encourage their son to do SALOPTAY. I'm not sure if I can say that word on radio, but then you know what that means. My partner says the cousin is at work. Her best interest should be her job. Agreed. She has no right to call the writer, even if she is loyal to her. I will not be patronizing this restaurant. No privacy, no privacy. I don't know. Well, that means you had, because she didn't say which restaurant. So and she will get her cousin in trouble and say which restaurant. So I suspect you may have to boycott all the restaurants up north. Once you pass Marisil, just no restaurant. Hey, Secret Dolly says, for the first time, I enjoyed the show. Thank you very much for the first time coming into the show. So next time you'll be calling, and reminding you folks, it's 452-3046 and 724-0008. 724-0008. Folks, so we'll be getting into the ads right now, and reminding you that Lettre is brought to you by our friends over at FEVRIER. You know what they say.
And my girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos, eh?
Partner, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
Boy, that Simos makes me score runs,
So what do the experts say about Fruitsissimos? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsissimos is full of natural goodness your body needs. Simos is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. Simos is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Prale.
And that's what they say about Fruitsissimos. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsissimos, you know what they say.
Lucille ka informé pratikli et public la ki bureau service pratique en maison Carilec sans souci. Kay reste fermé pour ranger place la subitement. Bureau Lucille Rodney Bay ek vieux fort kay ouvert pour bailler pratique service pendant place kiosque en mall Blue Coral en Castries kay reste ouvert pour tout service à pas de paiement. Les pratiques qui voulaient faire paiement durant temps bureau Lucille ensemble souci fermé. Ça fait par service My Account à sous internet là, paiement par shopper à sous internet là, et bien en n'importe côté où ça paye par shopper direct. Aussi paiement et puis c'est institution qui a participé. Changer paiement qui fait par shopper avec My Account direct jour la semaine 8h matin pour 4h après-midi kay registré li demain jour business. Moun qui vle connaître balance yo et bien combien yo doit ça crier numéro téléphone 457 4433. Les pratiques qui veulent l'autre service Lucilec, ça visiter l'adresse www.lucilec.com. Management Lucilec, regretter des convenances là qui situation en cause et qu'à oui merci pratique pour patience avec la copoigno.
Woman on point, it's on point. When they touch down in a access, get your outfit unlocked from the front door when you hit down in a access. Aye aye, aye aye aye. Get your accessories in a access. Get everything in a breeze. We got everything there for the kids. They come down to access, access. Easy shopping, easy access. for your pocket. Come down to Access. Access. Easy shopping, easy access. Got thing for the ladies. Got thing for the ladies. Located in Baywalk Shopping Mall. Access.
But imagine, sometimes it's feeling like there's only 2 days in the week. Yesterday was Monday, and look at that Friday afternoon. So hear that. Do you have a talent or skill that you can turn into a business idea? Well, don't sleep on you, my youth. Get your business started today. The Youth Economy Agency will guide you. Provide funding. Yes, sister, provide funding. Plus training to run your business profitably. Yo, go online now to start living the St. Lucian dream. Just one click and boom, you're in business.
I hooked on the taste of Domino's Pizza. I hooked on the flavor of Domino's Pizza. Always remember, nothing tastes better than Domino's Pizza. And what makes it greater is that we deliver service like no other. Prices are better. Always remember, nothing tastes better than Domino's Pizza.
Choose Domino's Pizza with locations in Rockney Bay, Caribbean Cinemas, William Peter Boulevard, and Gate 4.
Yes. That was the Lucia Top 5 for Carnival 2025. Yes. Welcome back to Real Men Take Charge, guys. Real Men Check Up.
To all my listeners out there, visit a men's health clinic in your area today.
PSA checkups are now free.
It's private, it's quick, it's efficient, and convenient.
Music touches the soul, but health keeps the rhythm going. Fellas, it's time to check your PSA levels. It's free, it's simple, it can save your life.
Brothers, do you not know that your bodies are the temples of the Holy Spirit? Let us be wise stewards of our lives. Prostate test saves lives. Let us not wait until it is too late.
To be a champion, you need to show up for yourself. I'm encouraging every man to take the step. Get checked. Stay strong. Do it for the team. Do it for your family.
My daddy is a hero, and I want him around for a very long time. Daddy, if you care about me, please take care of their health.
I faced colon and prostate cancer head on, and I'm still standing. Early detection saved my life. If I can do it, so can you. Don't wait. Get tested. It's free, it's simple, and it will definitely save your life also.
Real men.
Real men.
Real men take charge.
Real men check up.
Bet smarter and legal. Win bigger. Sports fans, it's time to level up your game. BetKing Sports brings you the best odds, the hottest bets, the real winnings, right here in St. Lucia. Whether it's football, basketball, or cricket, bet smarter and win bigger. Don't miss out. Bet now. BetKingSports.com. Download the app and register today. Play responsibly. Must be 18 and over. Proud sponsor of Cricket West Indies, where a percentage of every dollar played with Cage goes to Windies for cricket and cricket development.
Girl, I've been so stressed searching for the perfect tiles to complete my home. Really? Yeah, it's always the same white, beige, and gray tiles with these tile stores. Like they're all buying from the same place. You're the design expert. Help me, please. I'm fed up. What are you looking for? Something different. Something that says Caribbean beauty and suits my personality. Something vibrant and classy with a little razzle-dazzle. Okay, Ms. Razzle Dazzle, I know just the place. Island Style Tile and Bath, they're my #1 store for everything tile. And with their new In Living Color collection, you'll find the most gorgeous styles to give you that splash of Caribbean flair you're looking for. That sounds perfect. I'll even take you myself and throw in a free design consultation. I'll never say no to that, sis. I can't afford you anyway.
Visit our Island Style showrooms in Castries, Rodney Bay, and View Fort, or call 450-452 or 453 Tile. We'll help bring your vision to life in living color.
Who's a little man with a lot to offer? He is the Harris Benz man who sells many colors. He's a Harris Benz man. For a better pain and a better price, check the little man for some soft advice. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Benz. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Benz.
Girl, I've been so stressed searching for the perfect tiles to complete my home. Really? Yeah, it's always the same white, beige, and gray tiles with these tile stores. Like they're all buying from the same place. You're the design expert. Help me, please. I'm fed up.
What are you looking for?
Something different. Something that says Caribbean beauty and suits my personality. Something vibrant and classy with a little razzle dazzle.
Okay, Ms. Razzle Dazzle, I know just the place. Island Style Tile and Bath, they're my #1 store for everything tile. And with their new In Living Color collection, you'll find the most gorgeous styles to give you that splash of Caribbean flair you're looking for.
That sounds perfect.
I'll even take you myself and throw in a free design consultation.
I'll never say no to that, sis. I can't afford you anyway.
Visit our Island Style showrooms in Castries, Rodney Bay, and View Fort, or call 450-452 or 453 Tile. We'll help bring your vision to life in living color.
Hey, sorry about that, folks. Sorry about it, folks. The sound is here. The sound is here. Lord, you see, like, I'm not even there to keep me in check and say, hey, look, your mic not on properly. Anyway, folks, so let me read that ad one more time. Do you have travel plans? Don't let the paperwork slow you down. The Briefcase is making applications for passports and visas easier, faster, and stress-free. We have now moved to the Chanel's Plaza upstairs next to the DHL office. Whether it's your first passport or a renewal, we got you covered. We also assist with applications for police records, birth certificates, ETA for Canada and the UK, US visa applications, and business registration. Come see us. No lines, no hassle, just expert help right when you need it. Or call 718-8624 or 713-7503 to book. The Briefcase, your journey starts here. All right, and Vern, I was saying you're very, 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 very lucky. Y'all still not getting sound, folks, on the WhatsApp, on the Facebook Live? Oh, it's back. Okay, there we go. I was saying, Vern, you're very, very lucky because I told you needed a petition of about 10 people to make me read that letter again. But it looks like unprecedentedly, we are reading the letter for a fourth and final time. Because she says, not even getting the juice of the letter in the comments. Trudy Estefan, good afternoon to you. She says, Team RCI, hey, she's at work trying to listen to the show. All right. Yes, folks, the sound is back. All right. The letter for the fourth and final time. Dear Migs and Liza, every week I tune in to Lettre and laugh at people's problems. But now look at me. I in the hot seat. I need your advice because my head's spinning and my heart heavy. I'm with my partner almost 3 years now from the start. I really believe we were solid. We talk about children, house, even putting a little land in both our names one day. I thought I was set. But lately, everything turning upside down. It starts with the small things. Every time he say he going to lime with the boys, his phone conveniently on silent or battery suddenly dead. But when I check his WhatsApp later, I seen first status updates, drinks, music, selfies in places he swear he wasn't. Now that's just stupid, eh? So I already start to feel something not adding up. The real blow came last week. My cousin just got a waitress job at a popular restaurant in the north. She messaged me and say, girl, come see your man. There he was, dressed up sharp, sitting candlelight dinner with another woman. Wine glass, romantic setting, the whole works. And guess what? That same night, he told me he was broke. Couldn't even give me bus fare to go to work. Imagine the shame. But it don't end there. I been noticing payments going out through SurePay, and when I ask, he brushed me off with just helping a friend. A friend, eh? A friend. Okay. Hey, you see? Comes here. When I dig deeper, it's the same woman from the restaurant. So all now he's building her comfort while I is struggling with bills. Migs and Liza, the part that cutting me worse is how his family covering for him. His mother always calling me like she care. You cook? You home? But now I realize she's just making sure I don't catch him. And when I bring up my suspicions, she quick to defend him. That boy working hard, don't stress him. Hard working? More like hard lying. The neighbors are already talking too. One even pulled me up by the shop and say, sweetheart, don't put your 2 feet in one shoe. That man playing je ne sais quoi with you. One story in French, another in English. I laugh it off. It was funny, eh? But inside I was dying because I know it's true. Last carnival, he tell me he too tired to go fet. You really think he tired? My girl sent me pictures of him on the strip, chipping down with the same woman he called friend. And the best part, he wearing the sneakers I save and buy for him as a birthday gift. Migs and Liza, I don't know what to do again. I love him, but love not supposed to feel like constant shame. Every day is another story, another excuse, another bill I paying while he out there spending on her. So tell me, should I pack up and walk out before I waste more years? Or should I play the game and flip the script on him? Same way he playing me? Signed, tired of being second best. Baby girl, I don't even think you're in the best category because the way that I'm getting on there is best lover. He playing on the outside. But catching that kicks. Playing je ne sais quoi with you. Now, Vern, she says, Lucians must mind their DAM business. Now, like, that means I take it to believe that you are agreeing with the points made that the cousin should not have told the girl anything. But on another note, put yourself in those shoes. I know there are some people who say, well, what I don't know can hurt me and whatever, and you don't want people to come and interfere in your relationship. But then, would it be nice thinking that things are fine all along with your partner and not know that he or she are doing something behind your back and the rest of the world knows not you. Vern says, if you know that, she look for the story. Miwak Noir says, lesson, don't laugh at someone's situation. All right, and someone said, Vincent Edward, good afternoon to you. He says, first time listening, I'm loving the soaps. That's a situationship. Ma'am. And reminding you, Joan Edward says, you always have great vibes. Okay, thank you, my darling. Lysander Regis says, confronting to see what he's going to see. Confronting to see what he's going to see. Well, I guess, maybe if you rephrase that, folks, reminding you that we have just about 15 minutes left for Lettre. You could join the conversation by calling in to our WhatsApp line 724-0008 or our landline 452-3046. Liza, what happened? You're calling in today, man. Mark says, so is mate they calling deck when it comes to updating your status on WhatsApp? That ain't making no sense. Oh, but for real though, you if you're going to be lying to your woman, guys, at least, guys, cover it up in a manner that's not so amateur. At least, and not even amateur. That is below amateur, because you're going to put up your phone and not take your girl calls, and you're living together and whatever. And in the same breath, you're posting selfies and not even an acknowledgement. Not even an acknowledgement that you know that your madam, your girl might be seeing might be seeing that you're doing other things in spite of what you told that you would be doing, in fact. Okay, and our no name, my partner no name says, put him out and flip the script. I want to hear his Lettre. No, and that's the next thing. We haven't ascertained, but based on the letter, we can tell that they're living together. But she says bills. We don't even know if they're renting, if he in her house, or if she in his house, if I don't know. But they say something together, so they might be, both of them might be renting, or he might be at her place, or they have their separate places and he spends time. That's a lot of options to consider. But even in that case, let's just say it's a situation of either the two of them renting, or the two of them renting together, or she has her place renting and he has his place renting. But for the most part, that they spend the majority of the time together. Wouldn't it just be stupid that you renting, you have a woman, you buy land, or what you do? Just now, I renovate furnish a whole house and all kind of thing. Let me just look for that part in that letter again. You know, you're doing all kinds of things. You're taking care of her. Sure pay, yeah. I don't know if it's Cotsy paying. So it must be cuts and bills the man paying, you know. So you're going to pay bills and all kind of things for the woman and everything. And then your woman at her home have to be struggling with the bills. And even worse, if you're spending time over there, a lot of time over there. Hour. The man meter say you're not a man, guys. Seriously. Vern says, telephone thing mash up my life. Miwak Noire says, my girl, you ain't burn these sneakers. I agree. I would have burned it too if I were Papi show you doing, Ngasa. You can't even pay your girl bills, but you have a next one and fancy dinner and you furnish in a house or whatever it is you're doing. Vern says, not me, Migs, not me. Do come tell me, no, not my story. Antennas always up. All right, folks, we're down to our final 12 minutes. Our final 12 minutes of Lettre, and I want to have my final thoughts in a bit on that particular topic. But we want to hear from you. We have enough time to go. We want to hear from you. But we will take a short break and then get back with the final segment of Lettre.
my girl, you know what they say about fruitsissimos, eh?
Partner, you know what they say about fruitsissimos?
My girl, you know what they say about fruitsissimos?
Boy, that Simos makes me scorens, you know.
So what do the experts say about fruitsissimos? Apart from tasting great, fruitsissimos is full of natural goodness your body needs. Simos is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. Simos is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Prale.
And that's what they say about fruitsissimos. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsissimos, you know what they say.
Woman on point, it's on point. When they touch down in our access, get your outfit unlocked from the front door when you hit down in our access. Aye, 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 aye. Get your accessories in our access. Get everything in a breeze, we got everything there for the kids. They come down to access, access. Easy shopping, easy access. Best service on the market. Best savings for your pocket. Come down to access, access. Easy shopping, easy access. Got thing for the ladies, got thing for the ladies. Located in Baywalk Shopping Mall. Access.
Don't get stuck when you're ready to go. Hit the road with confidence with the all-new enhanced Maximo maintenance-free battery from Automotive Art. This latest model of Maximo batteries was built and tested to thrive in tropical climates and rugged terrain with the longest warranty on island, so you can count on increased reliability, power, and overall performance. Translation, less worry and less headaches. Don't settle. Choose the best. Choose Maximo maintenance-free battery, distributed exclusively by Automotive Art. Terms and conditions apply.
Parents, it's that time again. Let Fix Limited take the stress out of back to school. Shopping with our affordable loan options, uniforms, textbooks, and school supplies. We've got you covered with flexible payment plans tailored to your budget. Get ahead this school year with support from Fix, where education and opportunity come together. Apply online at fixlimited.com or call us at 458-8700 today. Firm and upright.
And we are back with our final segment of Lettre for today, Wednesday, August 20th, 2025. And reminding you, for your convenience, visit Cream and Beam on Monjuro Street, Castries, and in the SNS Plaza, Bois for all your Ferrens soft serve delights. Eggnog. I love eggnog. Oh, Lord. Ice cream, milkshakes, waffles, pancakes, and more. Visit Cream and Bean today. Well, let me tell you something. I love Ferrens eggnog. You know, every Christmas you get that, you know, like a tube kind of thing, a big tube, a bag. Oh, Lord. When you put some brandy in that. Yeah. Let me see what the Facebook Live saying there. Mash up your life. Too much fruit. Wouldn't say too much fruit, CC Moss, All right, and also our friends over at Promotech. You can shop at Promotech for the latest electronics, gadgets, and accessories at unbeatable prices. Follow the #1 tech store on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Promotech St. Lucia. That's PROMOTECHSTLUCIA for promotions, deals, and steals. And of course, Fix Limited. It's that time again. Back to school loans. Parents, let Fix get the stress out of back to school. Get ahead this school year with support from Fix Limited with affordable repayment plans. All you need is a job letter, 2 recent salary slips, 1 picture ID, and the copy of the book list. It is now 4:54 p.m. and you still have 6 minutes before you could call in or come to give a contribution. It's 4523046 and 7240008. Now, folks, I think it is a time maybe I should weigh in. She says women like to talk too much. A little sneaker you buy for the man, you have to say that. But Fun. I wish I could have called you. I want to hear what you're saying. Fun, how you mean? So the girl can say she buy a sneaker for the man birthday, and the man they getting it good for next woman with the sneaker that she buy? Not because it's not as expensive as a car, but she still invested her little money and her heart, and she said she saved to buy it. It must be some Jordan or something. You never know. You know, sometimes the little things. She did a little thing out of love, and she figures she's unappreciated. Now, to the crux of it, and to as we wind down, I call writer. I think you should take a deep dive, a deep look into your relationship, where it was, where it started, where it is now, and like one of our contributors said, the letter seems to be missing some pertinent points. But what was the relationship really like, and how long did it start going downhill? Like she didn't put it that way, but she alluded to it being like that a while, because you're all together 3 years now. A year ago, is it a year ago, Carnival? He was with another woman, getting it good. You understand? So that means that's 2 years into your relationship. So the question you need to ask yourself, were you really in a relationship, or were you just something transitional, or something to just hold on to provide him comfort while he's out there doing his thing, or if things didn't work out with you? Because there are men, they have their side women, or they have the other person, and once the two of them in boards, they're running straight back to their quote-unquote main person. So it could even be a situation like that, or maybe it's a deeper thing that even you as his current partner cannot break or get into. And I think that, like I said, examine the relationship, where it is, where it's been, what you may have done. I'm not saying you would have. I said what you may have done to contribute to the deterioration of your relationship, and send him to the arms of another woman. And chances are you may have been the other woman, because the two of them had something together for a while. Let me see. Oh no, but they had something for a while, eh? So you never know if you're the other woman, because if he not paying your bills, or you struggling to pay your bills, and he sits behind there, and it's another woman he checking on, and he bringing her to dinner, fancy dinner. To me, you had a lot like that recently, you know, a man taking other women to fancy dinner, and your main woman can't even get that kind of love, bruh. Home, always take care of home first. And I'll tell you something, if you look back, and it may sound a bit cliche and whatever it is, but you know, they people romanticize a time when, or they speak about a time when the older men, those with the womanizers, they'd have their family, they'd have their women around the place, and the wives knew it, the children knew, the people in the community knew it, and these people stayed married to their wives and had what people would see on the outside as a great relationship, just because the man took care of home. The man took care of home first. And that is something that we always say to each other as men. You need to, even if we're not condoning it, I'm not saying that you should step up, but we know the urges, and people cannot resist it. But home, the same way I tell you you must always take care of your home base first, whether it be your wife, your main woman, your children. That is the priority there, brother, if you are listening, and if you know that this letter pertains to you. So my darling that wrote the letter, all right, I would implore you to do some introspection. And personally, from what I read in that letter there, mate as good as gone. Mate, you should be gone too. Go before it kills you. Let's put it that way. It takes away more from you, your life, your personality, your person, and it makes you less of who you are. So with that in mind, now I'm not saying that your relationship cannot be salvageable, because relationships are salvageable, but that would take the clapping of both hands, as they put it, as cliche as it sounds, the coming together of both your heads, because you cannot be in a relationship by yourself, and he cannot be in a relationship by himself. But you can't be in a relationship together unless both of you want it and decide this is where you want to go with your lives. Right? Now, that said, the I&I is on his way out. Tomorrow afternoon for Youth Unplugged at 3 p.m., I have the young lady who was the winner of Miss Teen Body. You know, I always mixing it up. Treasure, Treasure, Miss, it's Miss District High. Yeah. You see, there's so many names for pageants now. Miss District High. And tomorrow with me will be Kira Lawrence, who won the crown this past Saturday night at the Castries Cultural Center, the National Cultural Center, sorry. So we will have her tomorrow as our guest on Youth Unplugged. So until then, be safe, take care of yourselves and each other, and keep those letters coming.